Hey, what's going on? And welcome back to the Sundown Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony, and I'm here with
Maria Dejani. I'm one
Maria
of the
Dejani,
family success coaches.
Family Success
Yeah.
Coaches. Maria Dejani, I am so honored to have you on here today as a guest because I definitely wanted to talk to you about some of the really cool things that you do here at Sunset Youth Services.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So listen, I've been hearing about some of the great classes. I believe they're called Triple P. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you explain to us a little bit about what Triple P is?
Sure. Triple P stands for Positive Parenting Program. And it's a curriculum that actually started, I believe, in Australia, and it's taught all over the world.
Wow.
It's a 12-week curriculum. And what I love about it is it's really just mostly about like building and maintaining a relationship with we focus on teenagers, but families of teenagers.
Yeah.
But Triple P has, the families of teenagers piece, the littles piece. There's even a piece for kind of giving tools and strategies around parenting children with disabilities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's actually pretty broad.
Yeah,
So
it
you
is,
guys
yeah.
are able to teach a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I actually didn't know that those age ranges about the program. So that's actually something
Yeah.
really good
Well,
to
we
know.
specifically do for parents of teenagers because there's not as many organizations in San Francisco that offer that.
Yeah.
They offer more to the littles. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's our focus anyways. We work with the teenagers and young adult population anyways, so it just
Yeah.
seems right.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
You also, I've also heard of some of the other great things that your department does here at Sunset Youth Services, like giving back to some of the families in need.
Yeah.
What does that? What does that look like, or what is that?
Giving back however it is around whatever it is that they need.
Okay.
And one of the easiest ones for us is basic needs, whether it's like
Basic needs.
strollers,
Okay.
clothing, food,
Yeah.
things of that sort. The whole idea is to kind of help them out with the easier, maybe smaller things, so that they have more time to focus on the bigger things: housing, healthcare, their mental health.
Yeah.
Navigating the school system for their children. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And we help with those things too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The diaper bank last year, if I recall, gave something like upwards of 350,000 diapers.
Some wild
Some
number.
wild number. When we were first mentioning, well, when they asked about the numbers, they asked Maria what that number might have been like, and she hit like at the lowest is probably like 350,000. I was blown away.
Yeah,
I was
it's
blown
it's
away
pretty
by that
cool.
number.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, diapers shouldn't be, something that people struggle over. So
Right.
we're able to help families by giving them free diapers.
Yeah, again, basic needs.
Yeah.
Basic needs.
Yep.
And I think that's so great. Again, if you're just joining us here, we're on the Sundown Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony, here with Maria, and we're going over some of the awesome things that her department here at Sunset Youth Services does with families, right? And we just mentioned Triple P classes and also some of the basic needs that they're able to provide for families here in San Francisco. And those are all some great things. Maria, what are some other great things that you feel like you need to highlight?
Well, I feel like one of the most important things around what we do, Sunset Youth Services as a whole, is really all about building relationships with people to be able to walk with them in
Yeah.
life. And so one of the things that I really love to do is create opportunities for families to kind of network and build relationships with one another. It really does take a village. You can't parent on your own. At least I don't believe that it's just helpful.
Yeah.
You need somebody to watch your kids. You would do that with somebody you trust.
I mean,
you
I
know?
think that's more natural than what we kind of, the society type that we live in right now, where it's kind of like, hey, you got your baby, take care of your baby, right? I feel like in, past times, there was the availability to help one another.
Yeah.
In that sense. So.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to help rebuild that. So we do trips to the zoo with families,
Yeah.
to the Academy of Sciences. Sometimes we just do play dates at the playground, and just give opportunities for families to not only build with one another, but to like take the time to just kind of play with their kids, because
Yeah.
we forget that that's important just as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, that stuff doesn't go unnoticed with me, which is a big reason why I wanted to bring you on here today to kind of, just elaborate on some of the great things that you have done here at Sunset, in the Sunset, in San Francisco, for so long.
Oh,
So,
I appreciate that.
so yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Um, I think it's amazing the work that you guys do, and I think everybody else should get a chance to kind of hear that out. So
Aw,
here we are.
thanks.
Yeah, of course. Maria, is there anything else that you feel like we could touch upon, or?
I'm like, there probably is, but right off the top of my
Yeah.
head, I can't think of anything.
Well, that's fine because that just means I can have you on as a guest at a later date and maybe catch up on some of the other things.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Cool,
Sure.
cool. Well, that's all the time we have here on the Sundown Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony, here with
Maria.
Maria.
Hi.
Cool, cool. We'll
Bye.
see you next time. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. Okay, that's